Hi, beautiful Capricorns. Good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a great weekend with your coffee, because I am. Capricorn, I want to do something interesting for you. I have a very expensive past life deck, and I want to see what correlation it has, your past lives with your current life. Let's see. What is the information that Capricorn Collective needs to know about Spirit? What is it from their past life that could be affecting this life or their connections? Beautiful Capricorns. What were you? Oh, you're into, maybe that's why, if you have phobias in this lifetime, it could be because of something that happened in a past lifetime. It's something to do with spirituality or religion, something to do with a father and authority figures. Maybe you had an authoritarian, like father-like figure, who was, I'm hearing, you could have a phobia of authority figures in this lifetime, which is probably why uh, mm, you're such leaders in this lifetime. Mm. Biblical authority figures. Maybe you have a heavy-handed father or something in a past lifetime which is affecting, giving you phobias in this lifetime. Could have been a Bible thumper, is what I'm hearing, and maybe it's turned you off of religion or spirituality, and some of you became very spiritual or religious due to biblical teachings. But you also, at the same token, may have a phobia in this lifetime that was a reason for something in a past lifetime. Could very well be. What's going on in a past life with Capricorn? Or perhaps the person around you, remember that. It could be what's influencing this lifetime. What's going on? Some of you have a history on the ships in a past lifetime, or maybe you have phobias of a ship. You know what I mean? Some of you were communal living, like some of you go back to Asia. Some of you had a baby in a past life. I just know in a past life you had trust and faith. Very spiritual upbringing. You fought many wars and battles. Some of you were on the ships, fought in wars. Yeah. And you were involved in a karmic relationship with the same person in a past life. Yep. Some of you have past lives from Atlantis in transportations, and some of you were on ships, and maybe that is why you have certain phobias in this lifetime. I can tell you that the same karmic situation you have in this lifetime was the same you had in the last lifetime. The same karmic energy, if you had a third party involvement in your situation, it is the same damn karmic in this lifetime. But a lot of you could have phobias because you have fought in a lot of wars or battles. Some of you go back to Atlantis. Some of you go back to Asian origins, communal living, like whatever tribes lived as well. Atlanteans lived in communes. But you had a lot of trust and faith in spirituality and religion in a past lifetime, which is probably why you're drawn to it in this lifetime. You could have had a very strong father figure in a last lifetime. You could have been an authority figure in a last lifetime, or have a fear of authority figures in this lifetime due to what happened in a last. Wow. So know that whatever karmic situation you've been involved in, like whatever, it's the same one in this lifetime. You've got a history of a lot of transportation, like railways and ships, and you've been in a lot of wars and battles. Which is why you're so strong in this lifetime. You could still have dreams like a phobias. You wake up startled, afraid of something. It is because of these prior battles. Nice to know. That's why you have a lot of intelligence. Got a history of Atlantis. You're connected. And you have the ability to transmute your pain. To take your pain and transmute it into something very connected to source. Yeah. A lot of people watch you and observe you because that's why you have a lot of jealous people around you and haters around you, because you're able to take your pain and transmute it into something very connected. You have a strong connection to the spirit world, to your guides, you're connected. What can I say? You're connected, and people watch you because, yeah, you've been able to, there's a possibility for this union here. And it's like, that's why you're overflowing in this lifetime. You've been doing like a balancing act, like it's fated, it's written in the fates. There's that baby, the beginner's mind. Something to do with the baby in a last lifetime. You hold the magician's sword. Very confident. You can manifest really easy because of your connections to source, because of your spirit guides, because of your religious or spiritual past. That's why you are highly inspired toward music, the arts, very creative. A tidy house. Clarity and organization is important to you. You like moving toward adventure, and that's why strangers are so curious about you, because they have beginner's minds. They can't figure out how you've been able to take all your troubles and pain and turn it into something very inspirational, very creative, very fulfilling. It's just like transmute it. And all that's why all these people around you are so curious about you, watching you all the time. Because they have beginner's mind, and I don't know, you're going, how teachable are you? Like Spirit is saying that they have beginner's minds, that they're hollow inside and they can't teach them anything. And it's like, yeah, it's like, it's to your core, you know what I mean? You feel things to the core, but you were able to transmute your pain and turn it into a blessing. And other people, whoa, see that? Yeah, I don't like that energy. That's why it's in reverse. They don't have opportunities like you have opportunities. You have limited possibilities here, and it makes a lot of people angry. But this is because it's ancestral wisdom, is stuff that you've learned life after life. You fought many battles and wars, and you were able to take your pain and turn it into a blessing. You're very connected to the spirit realm, very connected to spiritual matters, even though you may not practice it in your own way. You do. You're connected. And you have limitless possibilities because of that prior life. It's ancestral wisdom. It's like an old soul. It's like things you've learned life after life. And it's, yeah. That's why groups or organizations today are important to you, because you used to live like communal before, like everybody help everybody had a job to do, everybody had a role to play, and if you didn't play it, you weren't communal living long. You know what I mean? It's like in a communal living, it is group thinking, and that's why Capricorns today can think group wise. They can work with groups, they can create groups, they can participate in groups. Yes. You initiate things, you see from a higher perspective, you have revelations, and you have compassion, and you dive deep. When you don't understand something, you go deep. You have to find the deeper meaning to things. And you're very adaptable. It's like you have the courage to step into life. You've been through the perfect storm. You've been through many battles. You've been through many lifetimes. You were able to take all this pain and turn it into a blessing. You have the perfect storm, which is like a collision course. But to you, it's like, frick, I know this. I know this shit. You're like, to you, it's the perfect storm. Let me at it. I know this. You have a deep knowing. You know this. I know the answer. I know how to get out of this. I know what to do. I'm skilled. I can figure this out. I know what to do. Yeah. You experience life as it comes. And it's like, because you've learned a lot of wisdom. Feast of plenty, choices and consequences. It's like, yeah, that's why you release certain people and you just keep moving forward. It's time to change. Be resourceful, even though, I told you, the power of community. Yes, and it's like time to replenish the well. Get out of stagnation. There was a sacred covenant. I told you it was a karmic relationship in the last lifetime that's fricking you around in this lifetime. You're repairing the veil. I don't know why I knocked. Someone's going to knock at the door. Someone hearing the call. Answer the door. Repairing the veil. This was a sacred contract. You had a karmic relationship in your last lifetime. If you were involved in a third-party situation in this lifetime, it was the same damn one from the last. And in this lifetime, the contract was to find forgiveness. This person may seek your forgiveness in this lifetime. That was the contract. This deception, somebody refused to see. Yeah, this love, this was the contract. This was a true love situation. And they were supposed to work on this contract in this lifetime. Yeah, and offer this apology and love you in this lifetime. Instead, they created a tower. And in this lifetime, the contract is to ask forgiveness and to repair the veil of what they did in the last lifetime. But it's almost as if this is saying, yes, this past life, they've been holding on to it. I gotta fix it. I gotta repair it. It's the same past person. You have a past life together. I don't know what this is saying. You're saying come correct or don't come at all, but I feel that it is the karmic energy that come between you in this lifetime, the same one that was in the last lifetime. And yeah, it is. That was this contract. There's that. Yes, it is. And they were supposed to, what comes around goes around. They were supposed to be strong in this lifetime. Instead, they were seeking attention from this karmic. I told you, it's a karmic lover. Same one that you had. You had no choice but to walk away, or they walked away from you to go to this karmic. Yeah. Yes. And now they're thinking that, see, they did the same damn thing in this lifetime, guys. Yeah. This is destined. This is fated. Karma. It is cycle, life after life after life. Yep. Spirit gets involved, said this is the truth, this is your soulmate, this is your empress. You took a risk, put in the work, you're divinely guided to do so. Well, instead they took a risk and chose this whatever karmic energy given to two. Somebody got ignored the opportunity, the blessing that they had, and that's why you're getting karmic blessings in this lifetime. Because they did the same thing last lifetime. And that's why they sit and observe you and watch you, because they know it's a soul contract. Twin flame. In separation. They know. Now they got to get the consequences of their actions. And that's just the way it is. And they are stuck in this until they choose another direction. Yeah, they're not stable without you. This is the Emperor knows where their happiness is, where their wish fulfillment is, and show they betrayed their soul partner. Yes, they did. Yeah. Now they're soul searching and want to be fair and offer you fairness, and you're angry now. They stressed you out, and there's jealousy and burdens. I told you. It's like now they want to, now they're in love and want to come toward you. They broke the soul contract. In the last life, they broke it in this one, and now want the opportunity to right it wrong. It's going to be up to you. I just know that either way, it's crazy, man, how this stuff works. The same damn karmic in the last life is back in this life. They've got unfinished business. That's why. Yeah, it's all about this deception thing that they do. And they're going to repeat it the next lifetime if they don't repair it in this one. It caused, this was a sacred contract. Just saying. That's why you have phobias. If you have any in this lifetime, it's from prior lifetimes. That's why you have such a spiritual or religious connection to source. You could have phobias of authority figures, or that's why in this lifetime you are an authority figure. Why you have boss moves. Why I keep saying you making boss moves. You were an authority figure in a last lifetime. It comes naturally to you. It's something you're born with. Other people can't figure you out. It's to do with your love life. I'm just saying that it all is meant to be for a reason, Capricorn. Like you might notice in this lifetime, you know an awful lot about ships, or like sailing, or like yachting, or like, or you're either that or you're scared of it. But you've served on ships and in transportation industries, and that's why those things come natural to you, or authority figure, CEOs, higher levels of, because you've done it. It comes naturally to you. Interesting. Very interesting. And if you came from Atlantis, you've got a lot of intellect. I can tell you that. And that's what makes you a natural born leader and authority figure, because it comes naturally to you. And to other people, it seems like they're just beginner's minds. They're like, huh? How do you know that? How do you know that? And they're always questioning you, and you have all this jealousy and haters around you because of your knowledge. It's because of your knowledge. Your wisdom and your knowledge. You just have the forte to know certain things. Like I said, a lot of you could be musicians and go the opposite way, or into the arts, musical careers, authority figures, stuff like that. But no, whatever phobias you have in this life, it came from your last life. You fought many wars, and you're going to you carrying that around with you. Interesting. I like this read for you, Capricorn. The more knowledge, the better. It gives us ideas as to why certain things happen in this lifetime, or why we're guided to certain paths in this lifetime. And it's because it comes natural to you Take care, beautiful Capricorn.